Hello and welcome to Weekly Weird News, brought to you by Colourful and the post-truth apocalypse. I'm Clair, as always, and I'm here with Mike.
Hello.
Claire.
Hey.
And Pete.
Hello.
And this week we bring you the weekly word of the world of the weird, as we found on the World Wide Web. Nearly fucked it up then. Oh, brought it back.
I don't know about nearly. You did fuck it up there.
Close enough. Threw it in there to throw you guys. What we got this week, I have no idea apart from what I've sent over. Let's have a look. Follow us on Facebook and Cut to the Bull and the Post-Truth Apocalypse, YouTube at Apocalypse Ball, and SoundCloud and Spotify and most other podcasting platforms at Cutting to the Bull and the PTA. Let's start with this one. Big news in the Daily Star, big if true. Scientist claims he'll be able to tell world aliens exist in just 28 days. So we've got the congressional hearing going on.
Yep.
We've got this mad lad going on, Avi Loeb. We covered him briefly on Weird News a few weeks back, didn't we?
He did. The tiny
He looks like he's got a
metallic
really.
spherules. That
He looks like he's got a really big head.
Big forehead, isn't he?
Well, not just big forehead, he's just a really big head. Just the way the other guy is positioned, it's just like, whoa, his head's massive.
Cram all that knowledge in it. He's a clever bloke.
He's got the knowledge.
I still want to do that library thing where we take out a book and go back each week with a bigger head.
Right, this is the exact same story that we had a few weeks ago. What date is it?
It's an update. Astrophysicist Avi Loeb believes we could find out whether aliens exist in less than a month, thanks to recent tests on fragments of a meteor that plunged to Earth back in 2014. The world stands on the brink of obtaining scientific proof aliens exist, according to a top boffin. Because you've got to dumb it down when you're talking about smart people when you read the Daily Star.
A top boffin.
Who actually calls people boffins, though? I mean,
Daily Star, obviously, whoever the
Not
writer is of this article.
nobody says it in speech, do they?
No, I can't say I've ever used the word boffin outside of reading weird news articles. Top men, we've all said.
I may have used the word boffin a few times.
You would, Pete.
Within a month, astrophysicist Avi Loeb expects to have the results of tests on fragments of a meteor that plunged to Earth in 2014, which he suspects may have been an extraterrestrial spaceship.
Do do do.
Indeed. His team used a magnetic sled to recover 750 marble-sized molten droplets from the seabed off Manus Island, 260 miles from Papua New Guinea, where the object exploded into a fireball above the Pacific Ocean.
It's impressive, that though, isn't it?
It's very
They've
impressive.
done it.
Can I just say something that really gives this article validity to me? Obviously, this is the Daily Star.
Well, obviously the finest
Right.
investigative reporting on the planet.
That 100% right. And there's another little clip for another article, and it says, "Time traveller from 2858 warns aliens are coming to destroy Earth this year."
Hey, he might be fucking right at this rate.
But on that flip side of this absolute nugget of brilliance, we know not a problem because he's a time traveller from 2858. So they obviously didn't destroy Earth.
No, they didn't, did they?
So we obviously kicked their asses, Will Smith style. And
Welcome to Earth, punch.
It might be a time traveller from Mars.
sent them fucking packing. Surely the headline would be "Time Traveller from Mars."
Yeah, it's true. Very true. Avi told the Daily Star they're now being analysed in 4 laboratories across the world to determine if they hail from technology unknown to mankind and travelled from outside the solar system. Yeah, you do 4, wouldn't you? You do as many as you can.
Yeah.
Because if they all come back and say the same thing, you're laughing.
I'd have chose 9.
9, 4, 7, 16. Depends how many globules they need, doesn't
It's
it?
got to be It's got to be an odd number. Because if 2 come back positive, 2 come back negative, they're going to be like, "Oh, it's inconclusive." But if 3 come back positive and 2 come back negative,
Yeah.
it's like, well,
That's still
the majority says that it's positive. or vice versa.
Well, early indications the globules are anomalous and stronger than any space rock known to man. Did I do that right? Fuck me.
Yeah.
Yes! It could be the first scientific evidence of an interstellar spacecraft manufactured by ETs has landed on Earth. And I guess, yeah, first scientific evidence. I mean, obviously we've got the congressional hearings going on.
I was going to say maybe it's not the first
No. The first
scientific evidence.
we might
it's-
get to
Yeah.
hear about it.
The one that's been done by independent scientists as opposed to super secret fucking military scientists.
Well, he's saying 28 days. Now, I've heard through various podcasts, Jamie Corbell and Bob Lazar, the Weaponized podcast, they're at the hearings,
George
aren't
Knapp.
they? George Knapp, sorry, not Bob Lazar. They're at the hearings. It's literally sat behind David Crush,
Yeah.
watching the photos. They're saying like 30 days to hand over. We'd see this before we saw whatever the Department of Defence independent contractors may or may not have. Avi, 61, Director of Institute for Theory and Computation within the Harvard-Smithsonian Centre for Astrophysics. Fuck me, what a title. That's not bad, is it? And it would definitely be man's first contact with aliens. There is a chance that it's artificial, that it's a spacecraft, he said.
There's also a chance it's not.
Well, there is, yeah. He seems to be quite into it.
And it's not actually contact with aliens, though, is it? You just
No.
find bits of a ship, potentially.
Yes, but still, it's the first scientific proof we've got that we've been visited by...
Didn't we find something already that was of alien origin? Or is that this?
Well,
It is this, isn't it? Because I remember that picture down below.
yeah,
yeah,
this
we
is
get
a follow-up.
Yeah.
Right. That was a few months back, wasn't it? We did that.
Yeah.
It's interesting. Everything that's going on right now, yeah, this is it's big. It's coming. Disclosure. They've got to tell us at some point.
Maybe he's an alien.
Maybe he's a hybrid.
The picture like that from there does look like it's some kind of giant head dude.
It's
This is like some that other guy's in front of him, not behind him. Just look at it slightly blurry.
It's just a big
eyes.
giant head.
It's like, oh my god, he's like praying to the big giant head floating over the water.
It's an unfortunate photo. Avi Loeb thinks that we're going to find aliens in less than a month, maybe.
He don't look bad for 61, to be fair.
61's a new 40.
Apparently so.
Should we move on?
Yep, aliens.
Voyager 2. NASA picks up heartbeat signal after sending wrong command.
It's become sentient, it's alive, it's merged with an alien consciousness. It's Star Trek 2.
Star Trek 1.
Star Trek 1, shit, yeah.
NASA has picked up a heartbeat signal from its Voyager 2 probe after it lost contact with it billions of miles away from Earth, the space agency said.
How do you fucking lose contact just by pressing the wrong button?
It tilted its antenna to 0.2 degrees away from Earth after a wrong command was sent.
Oh, fuck me.
So as a result, the probe stopped receiving commands or sending data. But on Tuesday, NASA said a signal from Voyager 2 was picked up during a regular scan of the sky.
It concerns me, the Voyager probes, you know. What if something does find them that we don't want to find it? It's a risk we took, isn't it?
Like
Well,
the Klingons or something.
It's the same with the radio signals, they get that first.
Well, yeah, oh yeah. But
Surely they put, like the signal, it says it lost signal with it. Surely that would be on a gimbal that would just face Earth anyway.
I guess as it goes further away, you've got to point the dish a bit more. I don't know. I wouldn't like to say. I think it's just like, you've got a map to Earth and pictures of what we look like, and I'm sure there's vials of blood on there.
Don't know about that.
I'm sure there's something like that. And the song Johnny Be Good by Chuck Berry. Genuinely, they sent that into space.
Yeah, I think they sent a record as well.
Yeah, it's on the golden record.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chuck Berry, Johnny Be Good. What finer song to represent humanity?
Who chose that?
I don't know. Carl Sagan, I guess.
Oh, it might have been Michael J. Fox.
No, it was 77 Voyagers.
He was maybe
Maybe
he's
it's-
alive.
He was alive, but he wasn't in Back to the Future.
No.
Unless Back to the Future's a documentary.
Ah.
Back to the Future's a warning about 9/11. We all know this.
Oh yeah, forgot. Yeah.
Where'd you get that from?
Oh man.
I'll show you a video later about it.
It's the one considered that you might believe in.
Well, freaky.
I'll be sucked in.
This one with Trump and things like that as well. No.
Yeah, it does predict Trump. Yeah, Trump Tower in it. It's Biff.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus! It's all good. It was a documentary.
It was a warning.
Go on, Mike. Sorry.
Yeah, so that's it really. They've.
Well, it's not that.
Hey.
That's it. It's
Yeah.
12.3 billion miles of Earth.
Yeah.
That's fucking incredible, isn't it?
Yeah.
34,390 miles per hour, or 55,346 kilometres an hour, just blasting through interstellar space.
Right, it's alright saying it's 20 billion kilometres from Earth, right? 12 billion miles away. But that means fuck all to me, and probably most people listening, reading this. In relative speak, where are they in conjunction like with the other planets in our solar system?
They're on the edge of the solar system, basically. It's
Right.
called the heliopause.
So they're past all of our planets then?
Yeah, they're right at the point where the sun's influence is just about there. It's just last remnants of the sun.
I don't know, you cannot read that and feel a sense of wonder.
Yeah,
No, I understand
12
how
point-
far away it is.
Yeah, it means, or it means nothing to. It's 12.3 billion miles.
No, and what I
You
mean
sent
is...
something out there to do
Travelling
that.
34,000 miles an hour.
But what I'm saying is I couldn't think in relative like distance. I'm thinking, well, how far away is that? How far away is Venus? How far away is fucking Pluto and Mercury and all these other? Thinking where's that in conjunction with our solar system? That's what I was trying to gauge, and it's difficult because I don't know how far away the planets are off the top of my head.
I know that they're out of the
So-
solar system now. There was an announcement when they left. That Voyager has left the building.
Right.
No, just because we're out of the solar system doesn't mean we're out of our galaxy, though, does it?
No, you said the solar
Not a
system.
chance. I don't think we'll get out of our galaxy in our lifetime, will we?
We don't even know how big our
At that
galaxy is, though,
speed.
do
It'll
we?
take 40,000 years for it to reach the nearest star.
So the next galaxy.
Yeah.
Oh, the nearest star.
Nearest star.
Next star.
And then the next solar system along.
Isn't that
Yeah.
Zeta Reticuli where the greys come
that's
from?
miles away.
40,000 light
Alpha
years.
Centauri, isn't it, the nearest one?
Ah, could be, yeah. Didn't the greys live there too?
Who knows where they live?
Dark side of the moon.
Yeah.
No, that's the Nazis.
Reptilians.
The Nazi reptilians.
40 years to get to our next star.
40,000.
40,000
Travelling
years
at that speed, yeah.
to get to our next star.
About that, yeah.
This is why we need to produce faster than light. It's
Oh,
the only way we'll
Get on
ever.
it then, Pete.
It's the only way we'll ever be able to explore the galaxy.
We've got
though,
it already.
realistically.
It's the alien craft. We've got them.
It's Star Wars style, Star Trek style, faster than light, warp speed.
See, that's the
That's
view.
the only way, isn't it? We will ever do it.
Which is faster, Star
Or
Wars
wormholes.
hyperspace, or what is it? They jump to hyperspace, Chewie? Yeah,
Yeah.
hyperspace, or warp speed, which is faster.
Warp
Warp
speed.
speed.
As you know,
So it was 3.4 times faster than the speed of light.
how fast?
I don't know that. I was just making that up.
How
Funny if I
fast-
was right though.
It's hyperspace. I mean, they're doing the Kessel Run in 8 parsecs. I don't know how parsecs work.
The fastest was actually in Spaceballs.
No, you know what?
Ludicrous speed, I think it was.
Yeah, and you know what? Don't like that film.
I loved it.
And I should. It's Mel Brooks, and I should love it.
I loved that film.
I've got it. I tried to watch it once, and I was like, "This is crap."
Well,
It's no Robin Hood Men in Tights.
no, it's not. But it is like I've always enjoyed that film.
Me too.
Maybe not as
Bits
much
of
if
it.
I watched it now, but
It's no Blazing Saddles.
Right, should we move on?
Yeah. This is fantastic.
China Zoo denies allegation that star attraction is a man in a sun bear costume. It does look a bit.
Look at the wrinkles
I
from his
know.
ass.
Yeah, my dog's got wrinkles.
that just goes to show that it is a real bear.
That looks
That
like
just-
trousers.
It's ass wrinkly.
The bear has been waving.
I saw
Standing on its back legs and waving at people.
So, in a video that has gone viral, a black coloured bear at a zoo in China can be seen standing on its two hind legs on a precipice of rock feature and interacting with tourists by waving its paws. So they'd only just convinced everybody that it was a real bear, and then it pulls this out the bag.
Hey, help me! Help me! I'm being made to work as a bear!
I've heard reports that it is actually a bear, I think.
Well, the Netsian who posted the video is convinced that the talented bear is actually a human in costume. Well, why would somebody... It'd be pretty hot over there, wouldn't it?
40 degrees C and...
But it's the Chinese, isn't it? They do stuff like this.
They do. You can't trust the Chinese, can you? You can't. Look at the dodgy shit they sell us, like China. Look at the dodgy shit they sell us.
Mm.
You know, I would not put it past the Chinese authorities to have a person in a bear suit. I know our own countries... I know the West isn't much better, but I just can't believe the Chinese are like, oh shit, the bear's dead, what do we do? Get that guy in a bear suit.
Yeah.
Skin that bear, put that man in the suit. I can just believe it.
What about just shutting the exhibit for a day?
I won't do that, it's the most popular exhibit. We're talking about a country that when they wanted to build a dam, they were like, no, environmentalist group said, no, you can't build a dam there, there's dolphins in that lake. Do you know what they did? Shot the dolphins and built the dam.
Why didn't they just relocate them?
No, it's just easier to shoot them.
Cool.
No dolphins anymore.
No dolphins anymore,
Crack
build the
on.
dam. So, it would not surprise me if it was a man in a bear costume.
40 degrees heat as well.
But they don't care.
I know. But apparently I've seen reports from scientists saying no, it's definitely a bear.
It's waving its hands!
I've seen the video and it's a bear, you can tell by the way when it crouches back down and goes back on all fours, you can tell it's a bear.
It's waving!
If you sat there long enough, it'd take a shit.
That's a valid point. I want to see it take a shit.
Like
Then I'll know. Then we'll know.
When you're looking into the eye of the sphincter.
When I'm staring right at that bear's asshole and it takes a shit, I'll know the truth.
Yeah.
Which has been pulled before actually. In 2019, 2 zookeepers were found jumping around in a gorilla enclosure in full body costumes.
Oh, what a surprise.
And the zoo defended itself, saying the human gorillas were a special program designed to entertain tourists on April Fool's Day.
Right, as if the Chinese people know what April Fool's Day is.
And another zoo in 2013 tried to pass off a large hairy dog as a lion. It was a Tibetan Mastiff.
Oh, they are big.
They are big. And they do look a bit lion-y.
Oh, they've got huge paws.
Yeah, they have. No, they're bred to take down lions, aren't they?
I'd love one, but...
Oh, me too. You'd eat your dogs.
I know. Oh, no, they'd snuggle up to it like it was a bear and they'd all be... Oh.
You'd eat them?
No.
I don't know, man. That one there, that picture there looks like a costume to me.
It does.
Well, I don't trust the Chinese. I'm going to say it.
Moving on.
Yeah.
Holidaymaker in disbelief after taking incredible footage of, quote, a UFO soaring through a thunderstorm at 2,000 miles per hour.
Has anybody else seen this?
I have not, actually.
How did you know it was 2,000 miles an hour?
I was just about to ask that same question, Claire.
She's there on a little police gun.
Yeah.
While she was on holiday.
Or it flew between two landmarks and she just so happened to have a stopwatch out.
Yeah.
A man was on a family holiday at Fort Lauderdale Beach, Florida, when he claims a UFO soaring through a thunderstorm at 2,000 miles per hour. 29-year-old Carmen Rich was waiting to move bars, because he was on the piss, when he decided to record the offshore storm at around 8 p.m. on June the 17th. He was simply filming a storm off the coast of Fort Lauderdale Beach when he was confronted with the so-called UFO. His startling footage shows what he claims to be a UFO appear, then disappear a second before stunned Carmen says, "Wow, did you see that just shoot across?" while capturing the footage, he was so in awe that he asked if anyone else saw it before ending the video to view it, because he wondered if he was crazy.
Yeah, it's a good spot.
It was fucking quick.
Past fighter jet speed.
Oh, absolutely.
So he's taking a photograph of the storm.
Videoing.
Yeah, sorry, taking a video of the storm. All of a sudden, you just see this flash of light, don't you?
Yeah.
Zoom across the sky.
Just looks like a thin tic tac.
Yeah, when it's slowed down, you can see.
It's just
See it
light,
more
isn't it?
clearly.
It looks like a light blob, doesn't it?
It's like
A
a
circle
long
you
line
see
of
light.
light.
It's going to be a cigar-shaped craft, really popular,
Well-
seen amongst the Western Hemisphere.
Could be spherical, and obviously going at that speed, that's all you'd see is just a little zip line of the light kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
It can't be a fighter jet or anything because you
No.
could have heard something on the video.
Going so fast.
They wouldn't be
quick.
flying through a lightning storm either.
To be that quick and that fast, it would have to be really close to them so they'd have seen it and heard it. And
Could have been ball lightning.
What, straight like a
Look like a
line?
ball.
and it doesn't move like that either.
I was joking.
Oh,
To
was
be
it
fair,
what a swamp gas
Yeah.
reflected off the planet Venus?
That's what it was.
if you hadn't said it, I was going
Yeah.
to. So it looks almost like a fucking arrow, doesn't it? It's like a dart or something.
The edge of a disc.
That's what I thought it could be, like a real spherical disc kind of. Not spherical, sorry, circular.
We're just seeing the
Spherical
edge.
would be a ball,
Yeah.
wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would, yeah.
Mm.
Ooh.
Interesting footage.
We're getting more and more, though, aren't we? Of these, news reports.
Maybe we are going to get attacked
Maybe-
by aliens this year.
Maybe we are going to find out some real information soon.
But this is why we're getting this drip feeding, because we are going to get attacked by
Well,
aliens this year.
They're
You
turning
get me
the
that
tap on.
exosuit.
They're turning the tap on now, aren't they?
Yeah, taps on. You give me that exosuit and the chance for me to punch an alien. Welcome to Earth.
I just want what Ripley uses, the loader. Just give me one of them.
It's a giant forklift. You should be fantastic.
That's what I
at
mean.
it.
I'd just give me one of them. It's just a big walking forklift
Yeah.
with like flamethrower on it, and badass. Just
Actually, you'd have a flamethrower on it. You'd have a welding torch.
yeah, well, yeah, but you just
Use
you'd
that as a
obviously
flamethrower, wouldn't you?
adapt
You'd be
it
punching
slightly, wouldn't you?
You'd be punching that alien in the face and hitting that blowtorch, wouldn't you?
Damn fucking right. I'll be scorching its eye out.
I saw a meme the other day of Barbie's first power loader. It was all pink and.
I saw that. And why shouldn't Barbie be an
Exactly.
alien movie?
Well, if it's played by what's her face, then I'm all up for watching that.
Margot Robbie.
Yeah, she is hot.
She's certainly very attractive.
Right, should we move on?
Go on then.
Hong Kongers urged to stare at smokers in a disapproving way to help create a tobacco-free city.
Isn't that literally fascism?
Professor Lo Chung Mao, the territory's health minister, said someone who lit up in a restaurant would be unlikely to hit back if everyone stared at them.
I'd keep fucking smoking. In fact, I'd leave, go and buy the fattest cigar I could buy, and then smoke it in the fucking restaurant.
Well, don't they just do the law like we have then? Like you can't smoke in public places anymore, like buildings, restaurants.
Smoking
etc.
is really popular in China.
Yeah, but if they want it to be better, then
Yeah,
just...
this is for people. It says when members of the public see people smoking in non-smoking areas, even if no law enforcement officers can show up immediately, we can stare at the smokers.
That's kind of fair enough.
Non-smoking
Yeah.
areas, alright.
If we sparked up a fagging
yeah.
anywhere now, everyone would be like, ah! Scream at you.
My
wouldn't
child's
they?
breathing your
You'd
smoke.
You'd have about 6 million
Yeah.
Karens
Yeah.
attacking you.
Not just staring at you.
Yeah, they'd full on
Attacking,
fucking-
physically attacking.
They would full on attack. They'd be coming at you with fucking fire extinguishers and all sorts, probably. I could just see it now. Getting doused in the middle of Asda.
Yeah, alright, non-smoking areas, it's not fascism. Right, it's technically communism, it's China.
You can be charged £147 for breaches of smoking in no-smoking areas.
Yeah, I think it's fair enough. I'm a smoker myself, but yeah, I'm all up for keeping it away from everybody else who doesn't want to
I
smoke.
think we should smoke in maternity wards again. Good old days.
You're tough their lungs up like a 40-a-day Richard man.
You watch a 70s film or something, in the hospital, all the nurses are fucking smoking.
Yeah, the doctors have a pipe going around doing it. He's lighting his pipe. He's
Whilst they're performing operations,
Yeah.
mate, got fags sticking out their mouth.
So you've had a lung removed, Mr. Smith.
Bit of ash gets in there. Like, don't worry.
Don't worry, we'll be fine.
Bit of extra packing.
A little extra ash in the open wound.
For a bit anxious, are you? Here's 25.
It's 20 fags a day. I write a prescription.
Help cauterise it, wouldn't it? Dropping a bit of burning ash into
But
the
then
wound.
it was the Nazis who first figured out the correlation between lung cancer and smoking.
Was it?
Yeah, it was Nazi doctors. But they were the ones putting meth in the chocolate. And so what's that put you?
I want some of that chocolate.
Panzer chocolade.
I want
That's what it was called, yeah. Meth in the chocolate. But don't smoke, it's bad for you. Meth in the chocolate or smoking. What should we do as a society?
Smoke the chocolate.
I don't know, they're doing it in a non-smoking area, so alright, fair enough. Look disapprovingly at them.
The headline made it sound worse than it was.
Yeah.
It did, yeah.
Good old Sky News.
Yeah, fuck you, Murdoch.
Cunt.
So finally, to finish off, a bear was spotted cooling off in a jacuzzi during Southern California heatwave.
Aww.
So someone went home and they found a bear in the jacuzzi, like bubbles blaring like that. Alright, love.
I hope he was, and he had like some headphones on, he was getting into the beat.
He really is as well. He has got his arms like.
He's got his arm on the fucking side of the pool and his leg hanging off the seat. He is chilling.
He's just missing a beer, isn't he?
He is.
He's taking out looking at the view as well. Wow, what?
It is a shame he didn't manage to get the bubbles working.
Yeah.
Oh, just leave him be.
I think they did.
I'd leave him be. He's a fucking grizzly bear. Unless I've got a 6-inch pipe.
Maybe an 8-inch pipe for a grizzly.
Yeah, maybe. I can ram it in its mouth while it slashes me to death with its razor sharp claws.
That's alright. You've got 2 arms. You can just parry.
Realise you died at step 2.
Yeah, I'd call him Gummy.
So, with one paw resting casually on the side of the pool, a bear looked quite at home as he cooled his furry frame in a backyard jacuzzi during summer heatwave, Southern California. Responding to a call, police in the city of Burbank found the unexpected visitor taking a refreshing dip. After a short bathe, the bear climbed over the wall and headed for a tree. So he just basically had little dips. Yep, sound, that'll do, I'm off.
You can't argue with that.
No.
I mean, you'd have to take the hair of the pool and whatever fleas, vermin.
You're gonna
chlorine would take care of a bit of
You're gonna want to make sure the filters working, aren't you?
I'd want to probably change the water, in all fairness.
You're gonna go clean out the filter system.
Yeah,
definitely
do that. Change the water.
No, I'd change the water.
I'd change the water.
Chlorine.
Claire, he's got shit up his back. It's a
It's a
bear.
fucking wild bear.
He's got shit up
You
his
watch
back.
the pool guy. Chlorine can kill anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but still. He's got
It's
shit
a
up his
bear.
back. He's a bear. He's got fleas. He's got lice.
He
Lots
might
of
have
hair.
been in the lake yesterday. He might have been
You know, in someone else's pool yesterday, didn't he?
Yeah, he might be a pretty clean bear.
He might be.
I'm guessing there's not that many lakes around there, otherwise
Well, he might have
wouldn't
been in someone else's pool
he
with
wouldn't be
chlorine
in-
all over his ass anyway.
He's not going to be in some fucking people's pool if he's got
Pool.
his nice
Pool.
lovely little own fucking lake down road.
Pool?
It was 10 miles away from the mountains.
There you go. So
That's a fair trek for a bear.
He clearly gotten a bit lost maybe, and he's like, I need to cool down, fuck it. Gets to desperate measures and jumping in that, it looks nice.
They're lucky they were fucking turned the bubbles on that a cigar, but the looks of how chilled he was.
Can I have a martini?
Margarita, bitches. And on that bombshell, I think it's time to end the show. I've been Ben. Thank you very much for listening. Aliens are coming.
I've been Mike, thanks for listening. Peace out, may the force be with you.
And I've been Claire. Don't dress up as animals in zoos. It's just wrong.
It is.
And I've been Pete. Definitely don't disturb the bear if it's sat in your pool. Just let it have its 10 minutes and then it'll fuck off.
Grin and bearing.
Oh, what a bear-related news tonight, wasn't there?
Yeah. Almost got